Hey everybody, Lance Allen here, and today I wanted to teach you the basic in and outs of the Skye Boat tune. You can find this song on my String Poet album, beautifully done with cellos and violins and guitar featured. So hopefully you'll check that out on your favorite streaming service like Spotify or Amazon, Apple, wherever you listen to music. And I'm basically going to teach you the first 2 pages of the tablature, and you'll have a good understanding of it afterwards. So I encourage you also to go support me on my website and possibly buy the tablature for $5. That buys me a cup of coffee and keeps me up to date with my gear and things like that, so that I can get these videos out and share with you the lessons. Alright, let's change the camera angle and we'll get started. First rule of business is you want to make sure that your guitar is tuned to DADGAD tuning. If you don't know how to do that, I made a video linked in the information so that you can figure out how to do that. But you got basically D, A, D, G, A, D. The intro of this song is basically going through some chords. This is a D with my first finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string. And then I kind of get a D/F sharp like so. And then a G, add 9, which is the little finger there and your first finger here. And then an A chord, which would be like this. So that's fret 4, or sorry, 2nd fret of the 4th string and 2nd fret of the 1st string. So basically I arpeggiate through those, and what I mean by arpeggiate is just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. So on the first bit I'm hitting 3 strings, string 6, 3, and 2, and then my thumb comes down and I do this finger picking, string 4, 3, 2, 3. So it should sound like this, 1, 2, and 3, and. At this point I change chords and do the same thing, and then I'm to the G chord, 1, 2, and 3, and then I go to the A, 1, 2, and 3, and we do this again, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and the third or the second time around I do this minor chord. So you're going to bring your first finger, 2nd fret of the 5th string. These 2 fingers are coupled together on the 4th fret of string 3 and 2, and this sort of has this sound to it. So if you hold your chord nice and tight, you can get that ringing sound. You're going to pinch string 5 and 1 with your thumb and 3rd finger, then bring your middle finger to 2 and your first finger to 3 like this. And at this point you can lift your little finger and go back up with the middle finger and 3rd finger, so it should sound like this. That's a nice sound when you lift that little finger up and get those open drone sounding notes. And then you go back to your A. And you can do a little retardando there just to slow it down to emphasize that you're, hey, moving to a beautiful verse. And that's where this comes in. So intro is pretty easy. Verse is going to sound like this. So still kind of playing with the chorus, but this time I'm adding the melody. So you pinch string 6 and 2, and then you pull off the 2nd fret to get that melody note, and then your 3rd finger goes to fret 4, and you hit the 1st string there because that's the melody. Da, 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 da. And that part there where I did string 4, 3, 2 is just a filler area to kind of let that chord sing out. Now, there's nothing wrong with me just letting the chord ring out like this. And nothing. Right? So the next part, we got this so far. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. You form this A chord. And that's what I do there. Kind of a A, string 4. You slide up to 4th fret and pull off the 2nd fret. Then we form up here. This is fret 7 with the pinky finger, and 3rd finger also on fret 7 of string 3. And I'll pinch string 6 and 1 and arpeggiate up to the 1st string. From 3 to 1. And at this point on the tablature, it shows that I lift my little finger and get an open E string there. So that measure should sound like this. And then we form this B minor chord, but instead of the little finger being on string 2, it's going to be on string 1 because that's where the melody falls. And I kind of do string 5 and 1 pinch. And you're going to have string 5 and 1, 3, 2, 1. It's open. You put that little finger down there. And then you form the G chord and hammer on here. And then A chord. And then this second time, instead of playing the D note, I play the F sharp. This is an inversion. That part is string 6 and 1, 4, 3, 1, 3. And then you go back to the A. And that is a little trill that I like to do. It's kind of like a violin thing. 1 and 2 and. So you hit the fret 2. Hammer on 4, and then pull off 4, and then pull off 2 quickly. And then we jump up to 7 here. And then back to this, the B minor. It's exactly the same there. This leads me into the little bridge. Here's how I do this. Want your third finger on fret 9, string 6. Go on and put your first finger on the 3rd string, 7th fret, and the pinky finger on the 9th fret of string 2. So basically, if you're following the measure there, you're going to pinch string 6, 3, and 2. And that's how that's going to follow. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Then this chord moves all the way to the 4th fret, and this finger bars 3 strings there. That's going to be important. Looking at the tab, you would think you'd have to do something like this. That's kind of hard to do, so let's use the bar there to kind of alleviate the pain of figuring that out. 1, 2, and 3, 1. Kind of the same rhythm, and then we arpeggiate to the end. 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. And this is my favorite part right here from the intro. That sort of descending line there. And to the G chord. That part will sound like this. And then guess what? It goes back into the verse. So you could pretty much play it the same way. Later in the song. It's kind of got an A major 9 sound. Alright, so that's basically all you know to be able to play the song. Verse A and B, and hopefully you enjoyed my video lesson. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the YouTube comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and support me by buying the tablature or just sending me a PayPal donation. All that information can be found down below in the information. Thanks again for watching my lesson today, and happy learning!